ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, on behalf of the government of the Faroe Islands, welcome to the Nordic House and this conference. And for those of you who have traveled from abroad, let me extend a very warm welcome to the Faroe Islands. The Faroese author Heim Bru once said, "We Faroe Islanders do not live here in these islands of practical reasons." These words express in several ways the spirit of the Faroe Islanders. They express the reality that the nature here in the North Atlantic is harsh. At the same time, these words express the love the people of the Faroe Islands have for these islands, where our ancestors settled and made our home. Behind these words, you can also sense the tales of how the Faroese people, through the ages, have learned to adapt to the rough nature that shapes life on these remote islands, and how we have developed the skills and expertise necessary to make the most of the valuable natural resources that always have been essential for our livelihood. Few people in the world are as closely tied to the sea as the Faroe Islanders. The ocean has always been an integral part of life on the Faroe Islands, where the sea is rarely more than a few hundred meters away. As a large ocean nation, the Faroe Islands have a strong commitment to United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Goal number 14, to conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. The government of the Faroe Islands underlines the right and responsibility of the Faroese people to utilize the resources of the sea sustainably. Whaling has always been an integral part of life in the Faroe Islands, ever since our Norse ancestors settled these islands more than 1,000 years ago. There are few things as defining of any culture and of us as individuals as the food we eat. Whaling is an integral part of Faroese food culture. For me, as for many of my fellow Faroe Islanders, the meat and blubber from whales are a link to our history and legacy, a part of our daily life that connects us to the nature which we all are part of. Whaling in the Faroe Islands is community-based and still based on the same principles as in the old days. The whale meat and blubber from the catches is distributed for free among the participants and in the local communities. And the food from these catches provide a valuable supplement to households across the island. In the Faroe Islands, we consider it both economically and environmentally responsible to make the most of local natural resources, including whales, and to maintain the knowledge required to make use of what nature provides in a harsh oceanic environment. Whaling in the Faroe Islands might not today be a question of preventing starvation, as it was in the old days. Still, whaling raises crucial and principal issues. Issues like food security in a world with growing global population, and in a time of climate crisis, the fact that whale meat is an environmentally friendly food source with a low carbon footprint. Ladies and gentlemen, sustainable harvesting of marine mammals for food defines NAMMCO and unites the member countries. More than 85 different species of whales and seals are consumed in over 100 countries in the world, Our conference will highlight the use and importance of marine mammals as a food resource, addressing issues that are essential in the discussion about the future of whaling and sealing. Our conference will feature a special food event where chefs will serve whale and seal dishes showcasing the potential for use of marine mammals in modern gastronomy. And I'm looking very much forward to tomorrow evening, the gastronomic event tomorrow evening, where we will be tasting all these dishes. So, once again, a very warm welcome to the conference and very welcome to the Faroe Islands. Thank you all.